Today's video, we got our best beginner's guide and codes for the global launch of Realms of Pixel. Like and sub for more amazing game content. A little bit of a different setup, so you're going to notice the audio might be a little bit different, and also we're recording this from my tablet, so we're going to try this moving forward, see how this works out. So first thing is, with our coupon codes, they actually have them all shown in game at the notice. So what you're going to do is, when you're on the main menu screen like right now, you're just going to click on where it says notice in the top in between language and support, and then from there go to journey start, and this is all of our codes. So you can just go ahead, write these down, copy paste them, whatever, into the code section. So we're going to go ahead, I'm going to click start game and jump into this. So this is a idle RPG game, very similar to a lot of other idle RPG games. Has a lot of the same mechanics. So if you've played any other ones, you're probably going to be a pro at this game. If we go to the top left corner in the avatar, click on this. This is where we have our redeem code. So this is where you'll go ahead, enter all of those codes. Also for settings, high FPS. If it's not already turned on, just go ahead, check that and turn it on. It'll make your game run 60 FPS. So highly recommend. Now, first thing is, if we head on over to bonus at the bottom, there is a ton of different bonuses going on, but if we scroll to the very bottom right here, we have invitation code. Now, before you reach level 30, you can enter someone else's code and you're gonna get a ton of free rewards. So right now on screen, feel free to go ahead and use my invitation code. It's going to just look slightly different. It's going to have a tab and it's going to say enter a code. But once you reach after level 30 though, then you're going to get your own invitation code, and then you can use your code to have other new players get rewards. So now if we head on over to where it says fight, this is going to be like your main campaign area, and you need to get through this as fast as possible at the beginning, because a lot of the content is locked behind your progression through the campaign. So right now I'm on chapter 418. I still have a few new game modes and features that I still need to unlock, but I have a decent amount unlocked already. But if you take a look in the bottom right corner, you're gonna see this little arrow icon. It's next to the pause button. So if you click that little arrow icon, it's going to keep the battle running in the background. This is really important because there is so much content in this game. If we head on over to the Star Island, you can see we've got the Folding Labyrinth, we got Arena, Endless Journey, and then we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna do other things. So really cool. Make sure you're going ahead and taking advantage of that because you know, there's so much to do. You really wanna be utilizing your time as efficiently as possible. For some characters that I recommend for new players, there's this one that we get on your second day of login, and then I believe on your 8th day login as well. And that is gonna be this one right here. This is the Lost Flower Misty. She is Enlightenment Healing / Clone. Now she is a really awesome healer. We take a look at her first basic attack, restores HP equal to a percentage of her attack to the ally with the lowest. We also get this flower shield and a bunch of other things, but she's just overall just a really strong healer. You get a free copy of her. And then if we head on over to right here in the top right where it says that 8-day sign-in bonus, this is where I got her from. And on the 8th day, we'll get another copy of her. So she's gonna be one that's gonna be a fairly easy to go ahead and 6-star, because we'll already have her duplicate on that 8th day. Now, when it comes to your heroes, which ones to upgrade, one important thing is to notice that there are 2 different 5-star variants. And this is very similar to a lot of the other idle RPG games we've played. You have 5-star characters who are going to have 4 talents, and then there's going to be 5-star characters that only have 3 talents. So right here we have this Justice Bot. I pulled him from the gacha, and he was initially a 5-star character, but you can see his character skills, there's only 3. Whereas if we take a look at one of these other ones, they got 4. So these ones are just inherently way stronger because they have more talents for them to unlock, as opposed to this one that only has 3 talents or 3 character skills. So these ones are the ones you really want to look out for. These are the ones that are worth upgrading. These 3 skill ones, they're used basically for food to go ahead and, like, you know, star up other characters, because you are going to need a lot of food to star up certain characters depending on what your needs are. Another thing that can be really important with these types of games is team building. So you really want to look at your characters and see if there's any kind of synergy between them. Early on, it's going to be a little bit difficult because you're just trying to get as many gotcha pulls as possible. You're really trying to build out your roster. But some things that you can kind of look out for is, like, right now, a good example I have is this Fire Princess. And we have this ability right here. It's one of her passives. If the target carries a continuous damage effect, which means it could be burn, it could be poison, you're gonna gain a majestic wind, and then stacks according to the number of continuous damage. So because of that, I actually have, like, you know, she puts the burn effect on people, but I also have her paired up with another character that does poison. So I have this AoE poison effect. So I go ahead, I do damage to all enemies, and we got a chance to poison them as well. So, you know, these two in combination, you know, they kind of help out. So you really want to just look for things, read the skills, and see if there's any kind of synergy between your team. You should also have at least one healer as well, and also kind of like one tank or frontliner, someone who, you know, can at least, like, give your team some kind of, like, shield or something. So I got this one right here. This character gives us a guard. We also get penetration and shield as well. If you want to change the character you have for your main screen background, it's going to be in this top corner. Let me see if I can go ahead and activate this thing right here where I just circled. That is where you go ahead and you can click on that. And then this lets you change whatever character you want to have. And you can click this little check mark and it'll actually cycle between the characters that you have a little check mark on, so you can have different ones pop up. The team that I'm currently using is going to be the Fire Princess. We've got the Lost Flower. We have Moon Shadow. This is the one that everyone kind of starts off with. She's really good because she has that chase ability where she kind of, every time her skill destroys an enemy, it goes ahead and triggers again, so she can do lots and lots of damage. We have Mystic Claw for some mana magic backlash, which is pretty good for kind of like middle and rear enemies. And then we also have Sakura Blade, which is our kind of like our guard tank. And then we have Snow Shade is going to be our destroyer AoE poison. That's that team that I'm kind of just using for right now until I get, you know, some more. Let's go ahead and we actually have 30 of these saved up. So let's do some pulls really quick live on camera. I'm going to skip through this, see what we get. We got, ooh, mana and freeze control. That seems like this could be a good one. Who else? Another 10 pull. We got 4-star. Oh, we got the Sakura Blade person again. That's good because we actually needed a duplicate of her. Ooh, is that? I can't even read that because the white blends in. Mana nullification and healing denied. Oh, this looks like a really, really good character. Anytime you're able to stop your enemy from healing, that is always a delight. Especially for PvP. She's probably a monster for PvP battles. Let's jump over really quick. I need to check this character out. Take a look. We deal magic damage to the rear row enemies with a chance to inflict revival denied. Wow, they cannot be revived for 4 turns. That's pretty strong. Our other ones, we got deal extra 10 damage to targets carrying bleed. So again, like you see, we would want to do team building. We want to put her or pair her up with someone who's going to be putting the bleed effect on enemies. Gains attack and MP, and then reduce all enemies heroes healing efficiency. So we got to get her to level 100 to get her really good talent, you know, so that the enemy, you know, reduce the enemy's healing. But still, this is going to be a really awesome character, I can already tell, for PvP battles. That's it for right now. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, and I will see y'all later. Peace.